Welcome to my show. My name is Nova Serious. This is where I hang, don't focus on appearances. I am a man and I love to co-parent. A lot of people hate it, but they can't understand it. Paint on the side and don't gotta work life. I'm on a wave, you can call it surf right. I'm a black man, I do not deserve rights. Love it but my kids and don't do it out of spite. Take a little time, teach my daughter how to bite. I am a star and I live without a mic. Come to bring you love like a thief in the night. When it comes to my kids, guarantee I'ma fight. Yeah, yeah, I'ma fight. When it comes to my kids, guarantee I'ma fight. Yeah, yeah, I'ma fight. When it comes to my kids, guarantee I'ma fight. Hello, Earth Stars. This is your boy Nova Too Serious checking in. I'm back here again. It was one of those mornings where I was just thinking to myself. I should have took some GABA, but I didn't feel like eating. So I was just thinking to myself, like, what is it that you want to do? And I want to lose weight. I want to take care of my body and not really just lose weight. I want to focus on strength. I want to focus on, my ability to grow as a man individually, because I want to be able to conquer stuff next year and do better things, do things next year, you know what I mean? I want to make it in next year. I want to make it to, my 70s. I want to make it to, those older ages. And yeah, it was very quiet out here. I'm pretty sure it's about to get noisy in a bit because of the morning traffic, morning commute to work and stuff. But I wanted to stop by and talk about small businesses, man. I don't know if anybody know, but on my YouTube, I've been trying to do this whole thing where I start not really like a business, but, follow, not really my dreams, but it is my dreams. But follow my aspirations and try to utilize my real passions inside of different ways. You know what I mean? And I've been trying to do that. And it's every time I do that, some weird animated object or force just ends up being in my way. Like these people. Not saying that they in my way. I'm just saying that I shouldn't feel concerned about my legitimacy as a civilian. And I've been doing a lot of study and learning about cybersecurity and about the way Mississippi operates as a whole. And what I have learned is these things, the way that they treat people inside of the little cybersecurity clause, they're basically saying inside of the cybersecurity outline, how they outline the security and the way that they handle things, they basically saying it's all behavior, it's all based off of your behavior. All right, so if it's based off your behavior, then the white people running around Mississippi terrorizing black people would be considered for terrorism. But I get treated like a terrorist. Not really me getting treated like I don't get arrested. I ain't get it interrogated or anything. But anytime I decide to do stuff, I always encounter, the government. Not really just the government, but, their resources. And I've been learning about how cybersecurity actually works here. And I thought that it was like a militia or something, which it probably really is a militia. It probably really is a militia that's going against me as a civilian. And what I'm trying to say is, we're looking at all these businesses. Look at this. You get fined for shit like that. Improper everything. Look across the street. These people, you know what I mean? They got their business coming. They got their business going. What I'm trying to say is, how is it hard for me to be able to start a business that has anything to do with me selling the stuff that I make, that I create? I ain't steal nothing. I'm not a part of no ATF bullshit. I ain't part of no motherfucking drug related shit. And just because I smoke on occasion doesn't mean anything near what somebody would feel about me or how they would feel about me. That's all I'm trying to say. So how am I able to build a small business and I got the whole state watching me like I'm a harm somebody, waiting on something to happen so that they can accuse me of harming somebody? Like, it's really weird. They say it's all based off behavior, but if it was based off behavior, then racism would be applicable. Or, I'm sorry, the reason that racism isn't applicable is because once racism is put into the system, once racism is given to the AI, like, the terminology of racism, the facts of, oh yeah, you have to apply this force of thought, this force of knowledge to these particular individuals. These particular individuals are running around the town, around the city. They running around talking about how they heroes. They take care of stuff. They take care of business. But yet and still, you can't take your time out to care about a person walking down the street. I'm sorry. Nah, they homeless. They didn't do what they were supposed to do in the life. Like, what were you supposed to do? What did you do to make it to where you are? Because every time I try, I'm just a nigga. Every time I try, I ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you, go look and see how many black firefighters there are. Not a lot. Go look and see how many black police officers there are. Not a lot. And I guarantee you the police officers got trauma. I guarantee that. I can't guarantee a firefighter having trauma or a black firefighter. And if he do got trauma, it's probably social. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to say anything. All I'm trying to say is my social position and my economics was premeditated. This is all premeditated. And I didn't really care about my social position as a civilian. But now, like, it make more sense for me to care about what I'm doing instead of letting somebody else's accusations push me into who I am. That's all I can say, man. Like, small businesses are thriving. Small businesses have the opportunity to thrive, especially Mississippi, with the right things backing you, the right things, pushing you where you need to go, even if it is criminal, because that's the way that some people make money. They have a legitimate reason to do illegal things because of the stuff that happened to them, right? I'm sorry. That's how I'm supposed to think. Yeah, that's how I'm supposed to think as a nigga, because I done had so many wrongs done to me. I had guns put in my face. I had police officers, call me a liar and put on record that I lied to the police. I done had stuff like that. So what I'm trying to say is, like, where am I going if I'm somebody else's target? How am I going to get anywhere if I'm somebody else's target? Talking about behavior-based cybersecurity. I thought I was ambitious. I ain't getting nowhere. But how is it behavior-based? How is it behavior-based? And there's police officers that still call niggas and monkeys and shit like that. There's police officers that still target black people. They probably have a high arrest rate when it comes to African Americans. But we don't think about those things because that's not social. It has nothing to do with the social problems in America. The social problems have to do with the way people handle themselves and not being able to be fucked over. Excuse my language. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm operating as a small business. I'm not even gonna operate as a small business. Fuck the business. I don't even want to be a part of your business. I don't want to be a part of that shit. I'm do a non-profit. Fuck it. So I don't even have no money. Money ain't even mine. It's God money. How about that? How about them apples? How about I turn around and give it all to God? Oh, they didn't anticipate that. They thought I was gonna go to their devil. They thought I was gonna become a disciple. Nah, I ain't no disciple. I ain't no thug either. Just cause my bloodline was manipulated into that kind of stuff don't mean that I have those genetics either. So, everybody gonna have their own opinion, just like I got mine. I just know I'm being honest with myself and not blaming anybody else for the things that I did. Yeah, I made mistakes, but my mistakes don't measure or amount to the mistakes that some people that are successful in the U.S. have gotten. It don't amount. It don't amount. So I'm at a disadvantage. That's what this is, a disadvantage. Because if I had an advantage, everything I chose to do, not saying that it would happen the way that it's supposed to, but if I was at a disadvantage, wasn't at a disadvantage, then the things that happen would happen not really accordingly, but they would happen appropriately, like in appropriate ways, even if it don't happen right away. The time to actually build on that would be there. Like, all the time that I have to build on anything has been taken away and put into my lack of survival. When I'm out here trying to survive, I know I could do it big. I know that when I do the shit that I do, I'm gonna do it big. It's just the people that's standing in my way, because they gonna be the same people. They always gonna be the same. That's how Mississippi staying the way it is. That's how all this is staying the way it is, because you're gonna have to come to the gatekeepers. You're gonna have to pass by the gatekeepers unless God just, wave you through. And that's what's gonna happen. God gonna wave me through. And I'm gonna wave at y'all on the way out. Bye. Oh, boy, this ain't hit. This ain't hit right, bruh. But anywho, I went to go and sit by the fire department. They had a sign posted. So here I am at the Orange Grove Community Center. For those that live in Gulfport, y'all know who sit at the Orange Grove Community Center. Y'all know who sit up here. I know y'all know who sit up here. And all I'm trying to say is, where's there a place that I can ride my bike peacefully? Like, are there bike trails in Mississippi? If there are bike trails in Mississippi, can somebody please help me? Because I just want to ride my bike. Not even that. But there's other things that I want to do. Yeah, that's right off my, that ain't booger, that's a sweat. I love me. Look, no hands. I love me. I guess you might call it a breakdown, or a loss of control, or a psychotic, episode, because I wasn't really, in tune with what's going on in reality. And what's going on in reality is, either I'm going to be a victim or a survivor. And right now I'm just going through my mind so I can understand what it is I need to do next, because my daughter's going to be going to school soon, and I'm going to have to start bringing in the dough, breaking in the cash for, baby girl to grow up. And that's really the real challenge. And I know that resources aren't going to help me get it the way that it needs to be done. If anything, it's going to balance me at a crippled state in the state of Mississippi. And that's what I'm battling is, the inequities and the abilities that I have, and the way inequities are used against me, because I know that I'm capable. I know that I can succeed and exceed. I know that I've done it in school, and the reason that I didn't exceed in school is because I was in defense in the prior years, or the years prior to, me actually graduating or getting anywhere. I actually graduated at 16, so I'm a hardworking individual, so like it's really it's questionable. That's why my mom is like, so hard on me, is because like the things that I say obviously is triggering, and I'm not looking to trigger people. I'm looking to have, the same policies and equities that everybody else has, and that's what people go against. That's what the ones that I trust in are utilizing against me, and that's where I'm at. So when I think about technology and where cybersecurity is, and how technology and its ability to support small businesses and its ability to support specific ideas and its ability to support the cultural parts kind of stand out to me, because if it can do that, then it can defend and help a certain part of America grow. And I could sit and think about this all day long, talk about it all day long, but the truth is, the security, technology, and cybersecurity is being used against people like myself that are trying to do things, and they're using the information that we're putting out as we grow against us, instead of giving us the ability to grow better inside of an environment that helps us thrive. They're putting us inside of environments that, don't have like adequate nourishment, don't have adequate like energy supplements or different funds and finances and stuff. And, like, I don't even have a residency. Like, I haven't even thought about like being a resident. I don't even think about being a resident of Mississippi when I am a resident of Mississippi, and I just haven't even had like a permanent address, and it's nobody's fault but mine, because I know the culture, and I'm supposed to be able to evolve and make do with what I have. But it's like the more I try, the more I encounter boundaries or obstacles. And they're not even just boundaries or obstacles, it's like more like a wall. Like there's nothing to see here. Like social bubbles, I don't even think I am welcome into any social bubble. Like if I step inside of a social bubble, the police come. So like I don't know how to thrive. I'm not a homeless guy. I am kind of homeless in a sense. I don't really have the technical part of a residency, but I don't do like hardcore drugs. I mean, I smoke weed, but I mean, I guess that would be considered one of those class 1 things. But then again, in other states, it's recreational legal. It's really weird. I don't know. I'm just pointing out the facts, man. The facts is Mississippi doing me dirty, man. And that's what I'm here to talk about. I'm a fighter. I'm not about to sit here and do stupid shit and then blame Mississippi for it. Because what I got to be stupid for? What I got a kid. I gotta help her grow up. I don't want her in gangs. She don't need to be Jesus' disciple. I'm sorry, not Jesus' disciple. She don't need to be gang disciples or a part of a disciplehood. She don't need to be none of that stuff. She don't need to be no drama queen. She need to be a queen. She need to be, the goddess that she is, and show the world the love that she has to give. I wish I could do the same thing, and I know I can do the same thing. It's hard to love something that is meant to hurt you. Not really meant to hurt you, but like literally created to stall, capture your attention in order to torture, victimize you. So yeah, all that being said, thanks for watching. If you like the videos, subscribe. From the past to the future, I really am generous for your time and, praying for the world. Bye. Have a good one.